With so many students appearing for IPMAT every single year, it is common to think that opting for coaching is necessary to crack IPM. But is it really? Do you actually need to join a coaching institute to crack the IPM Aptitude Test? Well, hi there, Saksham this side from AceIPM, and today we are going to answer this question: is coaching necessary for IPM? I'll try to break it down to you so that you can decide for yourself if you actually require help from a coaching institute or not. So, without any further ado, let's get started. First thing first, we need to define what is the level of this exam. So, the level of the exam is a notch above than any other BBA entrance that you'll give. However, questions of JEE CAT level may come for some topics. Here I am talking about JEE mains, and for others it's usually a level below than the CAT level. So that is the kind of level you are expecting when giving the IPM AT. Now, who should opt for IPMAT coaching? First comes non-math students. For them, I think it is absolutely necessary and essential to join an IPM coaching. Reason being, they need to build their base right from scratch and then develop over it. So for them, they need more practice, they need more guidance, and for them, joining an IPMAT coaching is absolutely fruitful. Second is those students who feel they are weak in either of the section, which is verbal or quants. So for example, there would be many people who are comfortable with verbal but not so comfortable with quants, or maybe JEE aspirants who are very good with quants because they have anyway done all those things in their preparation for JEE, but they might not be so comfortable with verbal. Now, in order to crack this entrance, you need to make sure that you are giving importance to both the sections equally. And if you are doing fairly well in one section but not so much in the other, I think you should opt for a coaching in order to get better at it. Third comes those people who are starting right after their boards. So essentially they are only left with a month and a half to prepare. And let me tell you one thing, there's no secret sauce which is hidden in any of the coaching institutes package. And most of the times you can find the required information in order to clear this exam on the web. However, in order to find that information and then check it out, then evaluate if it is actually worth, there's a lot of hit and trial involved and it takes a lot of time. Now, as I'll mention in the subsequent slide, if you're someone who is preparing for IPMAT for 2 years, you started out in 11th, for you it makes sense because you have time to spare, you can do this experimentation. But for someone who just has 1 month and 15 days to spare, I don't recommend them doing this. So you should always prefer to go with a coaching because that actually helps you by organizing everything in a structured manner and presenting to you so that you don't waste a single minute. So for those people, I'd absolutely recommend to join an IPMAT coaching. Now, who are these students who can skip the coaching part? Well, the ones who have a strong base in both the sections. If you feel like you are comfortable doing all the questions, you are doing fairly well in the mocks, or if you have given the previous year papers, they are available on IMIndo's website for 2019 as well as 2020. If you're able to solve those papers in the given time constraint and you're doing fairly well, if you're getting more than 200 out of 400 in 2019's paper, I think you don't really require any coaching. Even if you're getting above 150, you have some scope to improve on, but I think that is something that you can do yourself. So for those people, you can actually choose to skip coaching. Second is for those people who have IPM as a secondary option. Now, people who are appearing for JEE, their primary target is to get an IIT or NIT. If they don't get a good rank over there, that is when they look forward to IPM. And third is those people who are starting out early. So as I've mentioned, if you have time to spare, if you are starting out, if you came to know about this program right now and you are in 10th and you start preparing just in the beginning of your 11th, you have 2 years of time, so you can experiment with things. You can go ahead and watch a lot of free resources, see which one is working for you, which one is not, then test it with the actual paper of 2019 and 20, see if the level is the same, is at par or not. So there's a lot of experimentation involved. However, if you are preparing well in advance, you have some time to spare in order to get it done that way. However, if you are someone who feels like investing some money can save you time which could be better utilized elsewhere, then in that case, I definitely recommend you to join a coaching. But yes, it is doable provided that you are starting early. Regardless of the fact that you join a coaching institute or not, mocks are very important. So while joining or not joining an institute for your overall preparation is a choice that you can make. Attempting mock tests is highly recommended. Go and ask any IPM student who is your senior or senior to be and ask them what they did. Most of them will tell you how important giving mocks is. So make sure you're not neglecting this, because by giving mocks, you get the actual feel of the paper. You understand what your actual level is and where do you need to improve after the analysis. So make sure you are at least buying the mock test pack of any of the coaching institute, whichever you feel like is going to give you the best return. While we all have a potential of cracking the entrance on our own, joining the right coaching can certainly boost your performance and help you gain an edge. And even a slight edge can possibly change the final result. So I think it's very much worth the investment. And what better can be than being taught by students of IPM itself? And that is what AceIPM brings to you. So I am associated to AceIPM, and I would want you to know certain benefits that we offer, which no other institute is currently offering. First being, all the courses are taught by your seniors from IPM itself, people who are actually studying in this course, who actually know how this course is run and what it takes to clear the entrance test. Then specialized IPMAT course material will be made available to you, because oftentimes what happens is either the institute is going to borrow their own material from CAT and repurpose it to create their IPMAT material, or they would give you generic BBM material which is not at the same level as IPM, so you would have difficulty in the actual exam. So in order to avoid that, we are an IPM first coaching institute, so everything that we do is in line with the actual IPMAT paper. Third being, mock tests that closely align with the actual exam. I cannot emphasize enough on this point, but giving mock test is very much essential in order to clear any competitive exam. And because we have given these exams ourselves and we have been studying the trends of past years, it gets easier for us to create mock tests that resemble the actual exam. And fourth, and the most important point, we provide unparalleled support from IPM mentors. So no coaching institute would be able to provide you that, given the size of the coaching institutes. The bigger they are, the harder it gets for them to provide you personalized experience, and you are just a part of a group and not an individual to them. You are just a number in their Excel sheet. And that is why joining our test prep is going to help you a lot, because you are in direct touch with the faculty. We are here to support you round the clock, and we make sure that each student gets the best possible experience that he deserves. Also, we give special discounts for our YouTube audience. So you can go to the website aceipm.com, book a counseling session, which is free. And over there, we can clear any of your doubts regarding the IPM program or about career options in general. And over there, you can also get a special promo code so that you can avail these already affordable course for even less. So with that being said, thank you for listening to me patiently. If you have any questions which I did not cover in this video, you can leave it down in the comment section. If you found the video helpful, you can like it, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends who might get benefited by it. And that's it from my side. Thank you and have a good day.